Yo, YouTube, what's up? I'm Tim, and this is a Cash Kelly and AC Sports Report. AC, what's going on?
Not much, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully these games aren't blacked out tonight. We're going to have to talk about that one tomorrow. But anyway, this would be the 99th video of the Cash Kelly and AC Sports Report. Giants vs. Phillies preview starting tonight. Halladay, Lincecum. This is going to be one of the best pitching matchups I've ever seen. Who do you think is going to win tonight?
I think the Phillies are going to win tonight.
Yes.
I think Halladay's going to put a great performance out there. And I think their offense is hopefully going to finally come together as one, as a unit.
Yeah, well, they need to at some point soon. I think that's likely. I honestly don't think Halladay's going to lose any games in the playoffs. I think he is on a mission. If anyone loses a game, it will be either Ryan Madsen or Brad Lidge, which I think Halladay will throw a complete game, so I don't think that'll matter. Which environment's going to be harder to play in your mind?
It's got to be Philly. I mean, the fans there are just pretty nuts. And Philadelphia's been to San Francisco before. I think Philly will definitely be a tougher environment.
Yeah, I think it will too. They're used to it. They've been here before. I think it will. And I think it'll be harder for the Giants to come into here. Who do you think's the key player for the Giants?
Key player for the Giants would have to be, I want to see Matt Cain throw. I haven't gotten a chance to see him throw too much this season, and I want to see if he has his stuff.
Yeah, the Phillies kind of owned him, but a guy I think has owned the Phillies basically is Jonathan Sanchez. He'll be going game 2. I think he's most important for them. For the Phillies, who do you think's most important?
As far as defensive-wise, I gotta see if Chase can come back and make up for those 2 errors he had in the divisional series. He's also got to put some better offensive numbers out there. I think he's got to step it up if this team is to win this series.
Yeah, this is usually his time of the year. I think it's Brad Lidge. Not every pitcher is going to go out in this series and throw a complete game, and I think there's going to be a lot of one-run games. And there might be some where it's 1-0. Certainly, I think they're going to have to go to the point where they're going to need a closer. So, what's your prediction?
I'm going to go Phillies in 6. I think Giants will win Game 3 or Game 4, something like that. But I think the Phillies are going to pull this one out in 6.
I think Giants win Game 2 with Jonathan Sanchez and maybe Game 5 or 4, one of those. But I think, yeah, it's Phillies in 6. This is a Cash Kelly and AC Sports Report. I'm Tim. He's AC. We'll see you later.